Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. I have Meowed with me here today. Sorry for the creepy ambiance. But, while the ambiance probably will be stopping soon, I'm actually gonna do this little thing of making sure I go through the settings, which I think I should probably... making sure it's not too fucking loud. Uh, I I don't know. I don't know if what I did change is anything, but anyways, Mia, do you want to say something today? I
No.
know you're probably going to be using your voice a lot today, but do you want to say something?
Spoilers for Lobotomy Corp.
Oh shit, yeah, that's true. Okay, but let's be real. Lobotomy Corp plays so differently from Library of Ruina.
Yeah, and you could play a library without a Lobotomy Corp.
Like, you're missing background information that helps you understand Library by not playing Lobotomy Corp. I have played Lobotomy Corp, and in fact, I had once intended to play Lobotomy Corp on stream, but we had technical difficulties that I just have not gotten around to fixing, and at this point, I don't feel like it. Honestly, Lobotomy Corp was simultaneously stressful and yet had boring days. Like, there were stretches of time that I was just slogging through, really.
Game's also brutal.
I mean, the game is brutal, but like when you get to a certain point and you're only doing certain things, it's just another day, I guess. Honestly, that's probably the worst thing about Lobotomy Corp. You get used to it. Oh no, nothing there has escaped. Whatever will I do?
Time machine.
Yeah. I mean, that. But also, I could just fight it. No, but seriously, when you are prepared enough with the right fucking units in Lobotomy Corp, it doesn't matter what the fuck gets out. You can fight it. Just know what the hell you're doing. Now, some things are obviously harder than others, but I'm gonna be fucking real. There were some fucking Aleph level threats that my solution was to just quite literally throw everyone at them at the same time because I had already prepared for that by having everyone move preemptively because I was purposefully setting them free. I mean, you kinda had to beat up some of the fucking abnormalities in order to get their gifts, you know?
Aurora. Also,
Huh? What?
also Gabura's tasks.
Ah, yes. Gaburo's tasks.
Defeat 3 different Aleph abnormalities.
Hell.
Ma'am, are you insane?
Yes.
Do I look like a sane person to you?
Nope. No, okay, so here's the fucking thing about those left level threats. There are some that I don't think. I mean, there's obviously some that are not meant to be easily handled. There are left level threats for a fucking reason.
Nothing there isn't supposed to be beaten, and you did that how many times?
Listen, nothing there's not supposed to be beaten. But the thing is, if you know what you're doing when you do set them free, they're easy enough to beat. You know? Like, literally just don't try red damage on nothing there, you know? Like, just use the correct fucking damage type and boom, you've got nothing there gone. Beaten up, reduced to a bloody pulp. What about the fucking, I forget its name, but the abnormality that was like the conductor of,
Oh my god, I forgot their name too, but yeah.
yeah, the concert
Do you
orchestra
remember the
motherfucker.
tinnitus part of their fight?
Oh god, I hated the tinnitus part of their fight, and this is as someone who suffers from tinnitus. It is awful. Um, what about when the three birds got out and grouped together? That was fun,
Yeah.
Smile.
Hey, it's one of the best items in the game for beating them all.
It is one of the best items in the game for beating them all. It is just also terrifying. And honestly, I think the weirdest part about that fight is how one of them is just a Teth, you know? I say just a Teth, but like when you've dealt with multiple Aleph level threats getting out and then beating them in the same day, Teths are nothing. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, fucking, I forget what the first level was, the green one, the one that was basically completely fucking harmless. Zion? Was it Zion?
I think so.
Yeah, Zion sounds about right. Like those were again basically harmless. Like they may have had some negative effect or whatever, but basically harmless. Aside from one, but we don't talk about that one. That one's cheating.
There's 2, actually,
Oh
that
shit,
are
that's right.
cheating.
There are two Zions, quote unquote. I don't know if I had both of them, but I definitely had one of them.
You had both of them.
Oh great. I forget what one of them was, but the other one was that fucking plague doctor, right?
The other was the soldier.
The soldier.
Yeah, the one with the heart that followed you. But if it broke containment, it would turn into an Aleph fight.
Huh, weird. I don't remember that one. Maybe I just need to boot up the game
He
again
never
and look up.
broke. They never broke containment.
Yeah, but I don't
So
even.
they were.
No,
They,
I mean like I don't remember the period. The one with the heart.
like the soldier. Hold on,
Uh,
let me get an image of them.
yeah, get an image of them and tell me when you fucking send it, and I'll take a look at that. Cause I'm gonna be real. What? I'll just stand in your stand, quote unquote, in your fucking DMs. Let me know when you send it. Seriously though, I am lost. The fuck? I genuinely don't remember it. I remember the Plague Doctor. I mean, I also remember when I got the Plague Doctor, that bitch was sus. Like, they were suspicious as shit. It said Zion, I didn't trust them. Like, by that point, you may have told me there is a fucking lying abnormality, one that appears as something that it's not. Like, you had told me about that. But, like, I had gone through the whole fucking game looking at all of my abnormalities after you told me that, and I was just looking at each and every one of them, waiting to see one just fuck me up. Out of goddamn nowhere. But the moment I got the fucking Plague Doctor, I saw that bitch and I'm like, that's the one. I didn't trust it. Saw the Plague Doctor. Oh, that one! Oh, now I remember it. The fucking soldiers clad in pink or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I think they were so as in a left threat, they are the army in black, but they are army in pink, I think. If you keep them as they say inside.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, so that one's completely fucking safe and harmless so long as no one dies in their vicinity. I think that literally is the fucking trigger for them becoming a threat. Someone dies. And they're just pissed. So really, they're a fucking situation of make matters worse. Honestly, there are a lot of situations like that. Like the one tree parasite, the one that at first the game was like, oh, this is positive, but that was when I had no fucking information on it. And then when I had everything, it was the parasite tree from that point forward, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like that one. Like, at first its threat level seems odd. You know, because, like, it seems harmless. It is far from harmless. I think that shit genuinely is a matter of if you have too many unique people fucking interact with it, you're gonna be fucked. But also, you need people to interact with it, because if you leave it alone too long, you're fucked. You know?
Mm-hmm.
There were so many situations like that. Oh, and every time a meltdown was fucking happening, and I had to deal with like, upwards of 4, maybe 5 Aleph fucking entities at once? That was hell. That basically guaranteed, unless I was, like, super fucking good position, or just insanely fucking lucky, that nigh guaranteed I was going to have one of them get the fuck out. Which, you know, not fun. Oh, I like that one fucking, I like that one machine in, Lobotomy Corp. The, safe room. You know, the one where if you put someone in it, they'll fucking be, like, healed and nothing will ever get in, but it'll make itself the safest place on Earth purely because it'll fucking cause everything outside of it to go to shit. You have someone sitting there too long and it just goes downhill fast, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in regards to where gameplay, Pip, yeah, sorry about that. We were talking about Lobotomy Corp for a bit, reminiscing on things we remember. I'm just gonna confirm something real quick when I hit the new game button, and I will swap quickly. Yeah, okay. Also no image today, sorry, Smile. Also no chat, I'm just letting you see the fucking game. I go out to the street, my hands in my pockets. Scene 1, Canard. Oh yeah, also, all the fucking dialogue is like, what, Korean?
Yeah, the voice acting's in Korean.
Ah, yes.
because the dabs are Korean.
No, I mean, it makes sense. Like, nothing against it. Like, would it be nice if they had, like, other languages voiced? Sure. But I can appreciate the Korean voice actors. You
Yeah,
know?
they got good VAs for it, especially for a character we'll see coming up called Roland.
Oh, true. Okay, do you want to have this person's lines?
Ugh,
Or can you not see that from here?
I can see it. I think you'd want to have their lines.
I mean, I can, but
Because I'll take Roland's lines.
what the fuck? You sure? You positive?
Yeah.
Is it because you can pull off the gloomy, depressed person off?
Yeah, I can do that a bit better
Damn.
than most of my other voices.
Shit.
This also means I'm taking spoiler alert for a name, Netsack.
That is actually his fucking name, though. Holy shit, that's right. Oh, but you are absolutely voicing Kabura. You have no choice.
Yeah.
Even then, I know you would pick her anyway. She vibes with you. Or is it more apt to say that you vibe with her? Anyways, I still cannot leave this place.
끝까지 나는 자유롭지 못하네.
Even at the end of all this, I cannot be free.
분수에 맞지 않는 꿈을 품어서는 안 된다는 거야?
Am I not allowed to have a dream that is beyond my means?
젠장 불안 눈물.
Damn it. The purple tear?
이딴 방식으로 일을 처리할 줄이야.
Can't believe this is how she handled it.
뭐가 어떻게 된 거야? 이 연기들은 뭐고?
What the hell happened? What's with all the smoke?
믿을 수밖에.
Guess I'll have to trust her.
And your body starts fighting you.
I have pickups sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't help that you've not been feeling the best lately.
한 번만 말할게.
I'll only say this once.
난 복잡하게 돌려서 말하는 것을 정말 싫어해.
I despise verbose and roundabout speech that doesn't get straight to the point.
그러니까 괜히 말 늘리지 말고 묻는 말에만 대답해.
So don't try to get wordy, just answer my questions.
물론 질문도 하지 마.
You don't get to question me either. Also, yes, we let the Korean voice actors speak. We let them have their time in the spotlight.
넌 어디서 그리고 어떤 목적을 가진 채 이곳에 어떻게 들어왔지?
Where did you come from? How did you enter this place? And for what purpose?
뭐야? 넌 누군데?
Well, who are you to...
아, 속이 메스가 꿀렁거리는데.
What? I'm suddenly getting all nauseous.
Wow, you really did fucking pull that off. You sounded like you were about to heave. Let's not go into the details of how accurate that is actually.
My leg.
Yeah, we're not screaming. That is one of the things we are not doing.
난 경고했고 넌 어겼어. 다시 한번 물어볼게.
I warned you, and you crossed the line. Let me ask you one more time.
넌 어디서 그리고 어떤 목적으로 이곳에 그리고 어떻게 들어왔지?
Where did you come from? How did you enter this place? And for what purpose?
그냥 길을 걷다가 정신을 차려보니 여기였어. 어떻게 들어왔는지 몰라. 젠장. 오른쪽 다리에서 피가 줄줄 나오잖아. 이런 영문도 모르는 곳에 올 생각은 전혀 없었다고.
I was just walking around. I ended up here before I even realized it. I have no idea how I got here. God damn it. Blood is gushing out of my right leg. I swear I wasn't trying to trespass. I didn't even know where this is.
난 오후 1시쯤에 대충 일어나서 무작정 13구 골목 어딘가를 걷고 있었고 이왕 나온 김에 목적지도 있으면 좋겠다 싶어서 이번 주
Oh,
스페셜
God.
샌드위치를 판다는 헤맨팡팡이란 곳에도 들리려고 했어.
These wordy dialogue boxes are gonna cause hell for you.
I woke up around 1 p.m. and started walking around the streets of District 13. Since I was just out and about, I figured I could go wherever I wanted. So I decided to drop by Hom Hom Pang Pang. Alright, they served a weekly special sandwich. Before you continue, just a little bit of trivia. Project Moon owns a restaurant
Or
called Hom
cafe.
Hom Pang Pang.
Was
Yeah,
it
or
like a
cafe.
restaurant or a cafe?
I don't remember.
One of those two is correct.
So this is product placement for their own fucking thing in South Korea.
True. Also, isn't Roland currently breaking, like, rule number 1? Overly verbose? He's saying a lot of words. Like, this may be one of the most direct ways to say what the fuck he is trying to say, but that is a lot of words.
Well, as long as it's being direct, but that is an ellipses at the end of that sentence.
No, that's actually just a period with the H in sandwich flowing into it. Because do you see the distortion around the words there? Like, for instance, look at herd over here, right? The word herd over here really fucking looks like AI detection and prevention fucking scrambled up, jumbled, fucking messed up letters. Like, look at that shit. It's just... Anyways.
아무튼 당장에 빠져나갈 돈은 많지. 일거리는 없지. 1인 사무소라 해도 나 혼자서 어떻게든 먹고 살...
Cut off.
Anyway, I had bills to pay, got no jobs. To make a living somehow as a one-man outfit.
You don't have to scream. Screaming is, universal. I would say.
너무 길게 말했어. 다음엔 나머지 왼쪽 팔과 왼쪽 다리야.
You dragged on too long. I'll be taking your left arm and left leg next. I know they don't have, like, a sitting or on the ground or prone or completely fucked up fucking thing for Roland here, but how is man standing?
Probably leaning against a bookshelf.
The one leg and the one arm being in absolute fucking despair.
목적도 없고 이곳으로 오게 된 방법도 모른다라. 넌 누구지?
You have no purpose, and you don't even know how you got here. Just who are you?
그냥 평범한 밑바닥
Uh-oh.
회사야. 대체 뭐야 여긴? 넌 누구고?
Roland, no. Do it. Say
Just
the.
an ordinary fixer who's hit rock bottom. What the hell is this place, and who are you?
He fucked up. He asked a question.
한 개만 자르다가 갑자기 두 개를 가져가 버리는 건 반칙이잖아.
Again, don't scream. You don't have to.
Come on. Taking two limbs at once is cheating.
I mean, Angela. That's her name, I think. She did literally say she was taking his left arm and left leg next. Not left leg, then left arm. No, both. And, you know?
Yeah, she's a girl of her word.
She said what she was going to do and she did it. Also, man's over here got quadruple amputated.
질문은 내가 해. 이름은?
I'm the one asking questions. Your name.
롤랑.
Well, he said it.
I mean, yeah. His name's Roland.
좋아. 이곳은 도서관이야. 그리고 아직 손님을 받기 전이지. 그런데 네가 갑자기 튀어나왔어.
Good. Welcome to the library. We've yet to serve any guests, but then you suddenly appeared out of nowhere.
이곳에 초대받지 않은 손님은 절대 들어올 수 없도록 설계하느라 많은 수고가 들었는데 말이야.
It took me quite a bit of effort to designing this library to ensure that no uninvited guest could enter, you see.
진짜 내 팔다리가 장사 미천이었는데 새로 구할 돈도 담보도 이제 없단 말이야.
Fucking Mans is bleeding out right now.
Damn it, these things are all I had. I don't have any cash or mortgages to get new ones anymore.
Mans is bleeding out, and that's his concern.
기절했군.
Seems he's fainted.
일어나.
Wake up.
내 다리, 내 팔.
My legs, my arms,
뭐야? 멀쩡하게 붙어 있잖아.
they're all intact again?
이걸로 다시 팔을 휘두르고 걸을 수 있을 거야.
You should be able to swing your arms and walk again.
전에 몸보다 더 쓰기 편하도록 몇 가지 재구성을 해두었어.
And I made a few readjustments to your body to make it a bit easier to use.
네가 무단 침입을 하기는 했지만 내가 일방적으로 앗아갔으니 그에 대한 사과의 표시야.
Although you did trespass on my library, I also took away your limbs without your consent. Oh wait, I also took your limbs away without your consent. That's the order. So I'm giving you these as an apology.
난 인내심이 많고 자상하거든.
I'm quite patient and generous, you see. Beh? No?
인내심이 많기는 개뿔. 이걸 고맙다고 해야 하는 거야?
Patient my ass. Am I really supposed to be thankful for this?
그리고 뭐냐? 아직도 경고가 유효한 건 아니지?
The your warning isn't in effect anymore, right?
그래. 네가 기절해 있는 동안 나도 몇 가지 생각을 해봤거든.
Nope, not anymore. I had a few thoughts while you were knocked out.
결론은 이거야. 너는 이곳에서 나를 도와줘야겠어.
And here's my conclusion. You'll help me out here. Fucking voluntold, bitch.
뭐? 요즘 조직에서는 이런 식으로도 납치를 하는 건가? 아니면 이곳은 날개 중 한 곳이야?
Huh? Do syndicates these days kidnap people this way too? Or is this one of the wings?
특이점 연구 실험 대상자들을 여기저기서 납치한다고 하는데.
So I want to mention this because even in Lobotomy Corp, this wasn't like spread information. Lobotomy Corp is a wing.
I mean, I feel like it is fair to say was a wing. Given the events of Lobotomy Corp, you know? I feel like it is apt.
That was just one facility of Lobotomy Corp that happened to.
I mean, yeah, okay, fair. Fair enough. You got me there.
There, in another comic series, we know that Lobotomy Corp is still processing abnos.
Oh yeah, that's right, because, some more information. The library, it gets referenced during that fucking, comic series, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, my bad. Honestly, I'm just waiting for the point where, like, we'll go into, like, the, intro scene of the game and, like, get the music so that I'm forced to fucking mute it despite the music being really good, purely because otherwise I am going to get copyrighted. Like, objectively. It's like, I'd feel bad talking over it, but also...
I'll link it in chat.
Oh, true, yeah, if it happens, okay? If I have to mute, link it in chat, alright?
I think I'm gonna link the intro anyways in chat.
Oh, true. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, do that anyway. Just like link the song. You have permission to do that.
I'll be linking it as my personal channel because I'm not logged into the other channel.
No. Just log into the other one. Just log in, smile. Ow.
Anyways, I heard rumors that they abduct test subjects from here and there for singularity research.
내가 아는 사람도 그런 실험의 피해로 차원을 넘나들게 됐다고.
An acquaintance of mine apparently began jumping between dimensions as a side effect of one of those experiments.
Damn, that's quite the side effect. Did they see a dimension where shit didn't hit the fan?
아, 결국 내 팔자가 그렇지.
My life really is an unlucky mess.
여기는 도서관이야. 어떤 조직을 말하는지 모르겠지만 적어도 날개는 아니야.
This is a library. I don't know the syndicates you're talking about, but this place isn't a wing at least.
관심 없어. 뭐든 간에 난 여기에 갇혀서 무언가를 착취당해야 하는 거지.
Doesn't really matter. Whatever the case, I'm trapped here and you'll exploit me, right?
그래. 너를 살려두는 이유는 두 가지야.
Very straightforward. Yes, I'm letting you live for 2 reasons.
첫 번째, 초대받지도 않았는데 이곳에 들어온 것에 대한 분석이 필요해.
First, I need an analysis of how you could enter this place uninvited.
이유도 모르고 너를 밖으로 내보내거나 살려두는 건 도서관에 있어서 크나큰 위험 요소야.
Sending you back or neglecting you without knowing the reason could pose a significant threat to the library.
뭐, 이제 너도 내 허가 없이 나갈 수 없는 몸이지만.
Well, it's not like you can leave without my permission anymore.
두 번째, 난 이제부터 도시에 대한 책을 얻으며 단 하나의 절대적인 책을 구할 거야.
Second, from now on, I will collect books about the city in search of the one absolute book.
이 과정을 도와주면 돼.
And I want you to help me with this process.
넌 도시에서 살고 있는 인간이니까 여러 가지 도움이 될 거라 기대하고 있어.
Since you are a resident of the city, I expect you to be helpful in various ways.
언젠가 이렇게 될 줄 알았어. 쥐도 새도 모르게 사람들은 사라지고 고깃덩이가 돼서야 발견되고 그러니까.
I knew this would happen to me someday. People would disappear without a trace, only to be found as chunks of flesh much later.
조심성도 없고 운도 없는 녀석들이라고 비웃었는데 막상 당해보니 이건 조심성이고 뭐고 전혀 상관도 없는 거였네.
I used to laugh at those poor folks for being careless and unlucky, but now I see it as nothing to do with carelessness or anything. Huh. Just happens without a moment's notice.
목숨에 대해서는 걱정하지 마. 너는 이곳에서 내가 허락하지 않는 한 죽을 수 없어.
Oh, don't be too concerned about your life. You are not allowed to die here unless I permit you to.
참, 미치광이 연구소 같은 부류였나?
Yeah, man, so this was a crazy laboratory sort of deal.
산채로 옥수수랑 태엽 같은 걸 뱃속에 쑤셔넣고 입에서 팝콘을 쏟는 팝콘 기계 인간 같은 걸 만들려고?
Do you like shove random stuff like corn kernels and clockwork into people's stomachs and turn them into walking popcorn spewing popcorn machine men or something?
I'm surprised he even remembers popcorn.
He doesn't have amnesia.
그냥
Lamau.
깔끔하게 죽여주는 게 더 나을 텐데.
This has gotta be the worst. I'd much rather die and be over with it all.
앞으로도 또 그런 개소리를 하면 그 말대로 팝콘 기계 인간이라는 것으로 만들어줄게.
If you spout such nonsense one more time, I'll gladly turn you into a human popcorn machine as you so wish.
난 말 같지도 않은 소리에 일일이 반응하는 개짓거리를 너무나도 오래 반복해왔거든.
I've already gone through so many cycles of bullshittery, responding to every bit of meaningless rubbish.
죄송합니다.
That dialogue from Angela there is reference to events in Lobotomy Corp, so...
Sorry, ma'am.
정식으로 인사를 할게.
Let me introduce myself properly.
내 이름은 엔젤라. 이 도서관의 관장이자 사서야.
My name is Angela. Or Angela. Blah, blah, blah. I don't... You know what? Angela. It's closer to fucking Angel. Angela. Angela? No. I'm trying too hard. Just Angela. I am the head librarian and director of this library.
엔젤라. 좋은 이름이네.
That's a good name.
Yeah, I mean, Roland did say it.
그래서 내가 뭘 해야 하는데?
So what am I supposed to do?
도서관에 초대된 손님을 응대해주면 돼.
Your role is to welcome the guests invited to the library.
내가 고심해서 작성한 초대장으로 손님을 부를 거고, 넌 초대에 응해 이곳으로 오는 손님을 접대하면 되는 거야.
I will carefully determine what guests to invite and write an invitation accordingly. Oh, the reading's getting to me. And you will entertain the guests once they accept the invitation and arrive at the library. So certain.
넌 실제로 도시에서 살았고 해결사일까지 했다고 했으니까 다양한 손님을 더 능숙하게 접대할 수 있겠지.
Since you have actual experience working as a fixer, I am sure you'll be able to give the various types of guests a much better reception than I could. Also, fixers were a thing that appeared during, the, fucking time events in, Lobotomy Corp. Like, when you got fucking late enough into a day, if a group of fixers would just come in and fuck your shit up. Right?
No, fixes are exclusively final boss stuff.
Hmm.
Also, Lobotomy Corp has bosses.
True. But, like, the thing is, I did say late enough into the day. Like, we're talking potentially, like, dusk or midnight late, you know?
On the days that fixes appear, they are the only threats to appear.
True, fair enough. And, like, as you get later into the day, it gets more dangerous because more groups appear of different fucking elements. Sheesh. Honestly, gotta say, the worst damage type to deal with when you have nothing for it is, Cyan, which I think was,
Pale.
what?
Pale.
Pale. That's the one. Yeah, fucking Pale was like the justice stat or whatever.
The death element.
Yeah. That shit, when you don't have anything for it, mind you, there is basically nothing for it in the goddamn game. It is rough. Once you have ways to fucking deal with it, though, like, it's easy enough, but holy shit. You know? Honestly, gotta say, I was able to handle, like, all of the fixer groups except the Pale fixers, you know?
I mean, you still handled the Pale fixers.
I had to, but I had to get lucky to deal with them. How many times did I have to restart a day because too many people fucking died? All because of Pale fixers. Those fuckers do not fuck around.
Yeah, Lobotomy Corp is high difficulty.
Lobotomy Corp is high difficulty, but literally anything that is pale, get fucked, you know? If you're dealing with something that is a high level threat and it does pale damage, you're just fucked, man. Like, there's a lot of things that can resist white, which is just like mental, right?
Yeah, so red is fizz, white is mental, black is magic, and pale is death.
Honestly, I would consider black to be more like shit that targets your goddamn soul, which affects both your fizz and your mental status, but because that is how it fucking works. It hits both your HP and SP. Or it affects both.
Hail is what targets your soul.
Oh, yeah, fair. But also that shit does like set damage to health. Pale is scary because, like, without any way to fucking admit that at all, it just does, like, set damage. You are hurting. Pale as an element is able to just wreck your shit quickly.
And pale elemental damaging things are really strong just to begin with.
Well, yeah, because there's no, like, low pale threat. There is no low pale threat. Every pale threat is at least a fucking Wa or higher, I swear. And Wa is like the level before Aleph. So it's just Wa and Aleph are pale.
I think there is a single key threat that does pale elemental, but it's like a random chance.
Well, hey, now we have all the fucking 5 levels. There's Zion, which is basically safe. Teth, which is minor threat at most. He, which is kind of threatening if you don't know what you're doing, but once you're able to handle it, it's whatever. Wa, those are scary, even if you do know what you're doing, if you are the slightest bit careless. And Alephs, if you're going into an Aleph level threat, you do not fuck around. Because if you do, you're gonna find out, you know?
These threat levels aren't like SCP containment levels, because these threat levels are actually the threat level, and not how difficult it is to contain. Because it's pretty easy to keep nothing there contained. It just sits there.
Nothing there is an Aleph level threat, but easy to contain. All you have to do to keep nothing there contained is don't fuck with it unless you have to. And when you do fuck with it, make sure that person has high fortitude and high justice. You want them to have health and you want them to have justice. You don't need justice for nothing there. But if you have too low a justice stat, yeah, nothing there's gonna fuck you up anyway. And nothing there does fucking red damage specifically and explicitly. Nothing there is all fucking red. But, due to its nature, if you don't have enough justice, you're fucked. But, like, you don't need to worry about your resistance to black damage, you don't need to worry about your resistance to white damage, you know? You just need fucking a high justice stat. Can I just call them the fucking, elements? You've got red, white, black, and pale. You just need a high pale stat, or a decent one, really. It's fairly difficult to even train the justice stat in the first place, because not a whole lot of things react well to that, you know? Now, there are some things that do react really well to justice. Oh, there are also some things that if you do too well with them, you're fucked, and if you do too badly with them, you're fucked. Like the concert bitch, for instance. If you perform too well,
Normal.
you have to be normal, because if you perform too poorly, one, they kill the person, I think, and then they escape. And if you do too well, they just straight up escape. You have to be normal. Passing, but not good. You know? Oh, and what about the fucking, slime girl thing? The
Melting love.
Yeah, that's the fucking one. That one's its own fucking level of threat, cause, like...
She's not too hard to deal with and keep contained, honestly.
Yeah, but if you're not careful, now you've got an outbreak, you know? Like, semi-easy to contain, but here's the fucking problem with Melting Love as an Aleph threat. Once you work with Melting Love, you get everyone out of that fucking area except the one person who worked with Melting Love. You keep them there, and everyone else gets the fuck out. Because Melting Love's thing spreads, and I think if it spreads too far and then they get out, you've just lost a whole department, you know?
You can lose the whole facility for Melting Love. She's so bad.
Yeah,
But
no,
she's in a last threat.
you have to be careful with Melting Love, otherwise you're fucked.
I need to go to the bathroom. So I will be back.
Oh yeah, I'll mute you then, and wait for you to return. It's really not. Okay. I've been told that I can keep going. But honestly, it is fun to talk about Lobotomy Corp while playing Library of Ruina. Even if I'm not really progressing the game, like, I just get to fucking rant about Lobotomy Corp, which gives some fucking background info. But like... I'm trying to remember all the left level threats, and one of them is literally named, like, all caps, censored, and its entire body is censored bars. And I think the reason for that is because anyone who sees it, they just get fucked up. They can't handle seeing it. It's that fucking repulsing. And it does black damage, so you have to have, like... And the thing with black damage is because it does target both SP and HP, you have to, 1, resist black damage, and 2, have a high red stat and a high white stat anyway, because you're going to be hit on both fronts. So you need to be able to resist it. So, like, if you deal with any, like, high-level black damage threat, you have to fucking have stats. Like, you might be able to get away with not having pale because that just affects some other fucking thing, like raw damage. The pale does, in fact, impact your raw damage, and positively if you have a high stat. But, like, it doesn't affect your resources in any way. Like, you always want to be able to resist black damage because it targets HP and SP. What if I just called it MP anyway? Because it's like mental points. You've got your health points and you got your mental points. There we go. Whereas white damage only targets your mental points, and red damage only targets your health points. Pale only hits your health points, but it does, like, large amount of fixed damage, basically. So that's how I understand it, at least. It is hell if you're unprepared. I think specifically it's, like, percentage-based damage, but I'm not too sure. And it's, like, based on resistance or whatever. Yeah. I think I had just about every left level threat. Yeah, okay, in Lobotomy Corp, I think I genuinely have dealt with all left level threats except one. And that one was the Zayn. Like, I had it. I certainly had it. But I hadn't fucked with it enough to, make it show its true self. Oh, and I think the worst part about the Plague Doctor, which is the Zayn that turns a left that I'm talking about, I think the worst thing about it is that if it's having a meltdown, you have to send someone who hasn't worked with it yet towards them. Like, you have to send someone new, and when you send enough unique people to their fucking area, they show themselves. And also, those people die. So, like, you gotta be careful with who you fucking send there, because if it's someone too valuable, you fucked. It is its own level of fucking hell, I swear. What the fuck? I have 3 people watching? Damn. How did... No, wait. Oh, I have 3 people in chat. One of them is probably me. I have 2 viewers. Got it, got it. I see. Okay. I see. No, I'll just start. I'll just continue again. I don't know if I read this, so I'm gonna read it now anyway. Oh, there's the... Thank you, Meowed. Okay. Since you have actual experience working as a fixer, I'm sure you'll be able to give the various types of guests a much better reception than I could. No, I think I read that. Anyways.
뭐 그래봐야 퇴물이 된 구급 해결사지만 말이야.
I'm just a washed-up grade 9 fixer, though.
접대라는 것은 뭐야? 바람잡이나 웨이터 같은 일이라도 하는 거야?
What's this reception all about anyway? Do I catch their eyes? Or be a waiter for them or something?
말 그대로 입장한 손님들을 상대해주면 돼. 물론 물리적인 의미에서.
It's simple. You just have to deal with the guests in a physical manner, of course.
도서관이 손님들에게 시련을 주면 그 과정에서 책이 펼쳐지기 마련이야.
The library presents the guests with an ordeal, and books will open up in the process.
시련을 극복한 손님은 책을 얻을 자격이 있는 거지.
The guests who have overcome the ordeal will be deemed worthy to earn their books.
응대하는 과정에서 네가 죽더라도 그건 잠시뿐. 도서관이 폐관하면 넌 다시 일어날 거니까 걱정하지 마.
There is the possibility that you may die in the process of reception, but it's only temporary. You'll get back up when the library closes.
이곳에서는 내 허락 없이 잠들 수 없으니까.
No one here may rest without my permission.
너 혹시 해결사한테 무슨 환상 같은 거 있어? 그것도 구급 해결사한테? 난 그렇게 다재다능한 해결사가 아니야.
Do you happen to have some weird fantasies about fixers? Aren't you expecting too much from a grade 9? I'm not as talented as you seem to think, you know.
내가 할 바는 아니지. 매뉴얼은 준비해뒀으니까 방법은 적당히 찾아봐.
That's none of my business. I have prepared a manual for you, so go ahead and figure things out yourself.
읽어보니 대충 뭔진 알겠어. 그래서 이 초대장은 어떻게 보내주는 거야?
I think I get the gist of it now, so how does this invitation exactly work?
초대장을 펼쳐놓고 손님들에게 대접할 책을 등록하면 돼.
Open up the invitation and register the books you wish to serve your guests.
그러면?
And next.
초대장은 자연스럽게 전달될 거야. 준비된 책이 필요한 손님들에게.
The invitation will be naturally sent to those who need the books.
그렇게 얼렁뚱땅 진행된다고?
That's it. Sounds a bit too easy.
초대장은 도서관과 마찬가지로 많은 정성을 쏟아서 빚어낸 내 작품이야.
The invitation is another carefully crafted work of mine, much like the library.
그래, 나침반 같은 거라고 생각하면 이해가 빠르겠네.
Yes, think of it as a compass. It would be easier to understand that way.
방향을 알려주는 그 나침반?
A compass, as in the tool that tells directions.
맞아. 초대장은 내가 얻고자 하는 단 한 권의 책으로 인도해 줄 거야.
That's right. The invitations will guide me towards the one book that I truly wish to obtain.
그리고 책에 따라 초대장이 붉게 변할 때가 있어.
And sometimes the invitation may turn red according to the books you've registered.
붉은 초대장은 이야기가 흐를 수 있도록 하는 손님들을 알려줘.
A red invitation indicates that it can be sent to the special guests who will unravel the next part of the story.
붉은 초대장이 의도하는 것과 어긋나면 이곳에서 멈추게 되는 거지.
Until we register the books that match what the red invitation wants, our journey will be halted for a bit.
초대장을 받는다고 그 손님이 반드시 온다는 보장은 없잖아.
But there's no guarantee that the guests will always respond to the invitation, right?
있어. 그렇게 되어 있거든.
In fact, there is. They're destined to come.
그리고 손님들은 자신의 의지로 초대장을 받고 도서관에 입장하는 거야.
And the guests will accept the invitation of their own will and enter the library.
도시치고는 굉장히 점잖고 공정한 방식이네.
That's surprisingly polite and fair for something that takes place in this city.
대부분은 타이에 의해서 동의도 없이 목숨을 잃기 마련이지.
Most of the time, people's lives are taken away by others without any consent or agreement.
아무튼 그래서 책들을 얻으면 어떻게 되는데?
Well, anyway, once we get those books, what comes next?
도서관은 창대한 가능성의 공간이야.
The library is a place of limitless possibilities.
나조차 아직 도서관의 무한한 공간과 힘을 헤아릴 수 없어.
Even I cannot fathom the infinite space and power of this library just yet.
그렇기에 책들을 통해 도서관을 채워가며 완성해 갈 거야.
Nice sneeze, love. Smile. Nope. Apparently not. It didn't think so. It didn't agree. Anyways, you ready to be unmuted? Alright, you're back. That's why I wish to complete the library by filling that space with books.
그리고 손에 넣을 거야. 나와 이 도서관을 완성시켜줄 단 하나의 완벽한 책을.
And I will get in my hands the one perfect book that will complete me and my library.
완벽한 책이라. 그 책도 분명 내가 아는 책과 다른 의미의 책이겠군.
The perfect book, huh? I suppose those books are different than the ones I know.
Oh, yep, here we go. Oh, wait, what?
You skipped it.
I skipped it by alt-tabbing. Oh, that's unfortunate.
If y'all want to see it, we linked it.
You know what? There was a link in the chat, yeah. If you want to see it, just link in the chat. Smile. That's an
Give them all a
oopsie.
moment to watch it.
Listen, I'll give a moment to watch it, mostly because I'm gonna pull it up myself. Yeah, it's okay. It's like 2 minutes. I'll give y'all a chance to watch it. No, but seriously, I am actually watching it myself because I accidentally skipped it, so like, y'all just enjoy it, smile. Alright, I have fully watched it. I'll give a little bit more time for the rest of y'all to do so. But I'm not gonna fucking sit here for another full duration of the song, so. But I will give a little bit as I set this up. So register a book. Book of something. Oh, okay. Ah, yes, okay. Alright, and we're gonna send the invitation now. Okay, yeah, lick and stamp.
야, 꾸물거리지 말고 빨리 담아. 시바이 협회 놈들이 언제 올지
Anyways,
몰라.
we have different people now, Smile. Who's gonna voice Pete? Meowed?
Yeah, I'll get Pete.
I was asking you who was going to voice it, because, like, I could handle it.
Cover. Doesn't have a lot of lines right now.
Still, I don't think you want to voice literally all of the men in the first stream, Smile.
No, you're gonna have the other two.
Alright, you know what? Fair enough.
Anyway. Hey, hurry up and scrape them up now. Those five goons might arrive any second.
나름대로 최선을 다해 담고 있는 거라고.
I'm doing my best here.
이 자식 몸에 들어있는 게 요상하게 달라서 이쁘게 뜯어지지 않아.
I just can't seem to get a clean rip of his guts. The contents of this guy are weirdly different.
이딴 신체 개조 시술은 들어본 적도 없는데.
Never even heard of a body modification procedure that does this.
아무리 봐도 내장 상태가 이상해. 정말로 말이야.
Something's off about these organs. They're looking really strange.
젠장, 발소리가 가까워지고 있어.
Damn it, their footsteps are getting closer.
깔끔하게 잘라낼 생각하지
Forget
말고
about clean
그냥 잡아
cuts. Just
뜯어서
pull them out and
담기나
take 'em.
해.
Damn, you gotta let him
Sorry.
finish the line.
Sorry, I wasn't even thinking when I said.
Well, you already read it. We're moving on.
이대로는 우리 모가지가 떨어질 테니까.
At this rate, our heads are gonna get nicely chopped off of our bodies.
몸속에 왜 이런 게 들어있는 거지?
Why does he have this kind of stuff in his body?
뭐든 간에 일단 담아. 시간이 정말 촉박해.
Whatever, just take them. We're out of time.
얼추 됐어.
Just about done.
튀어.
Now, run!
아슬아슬했어.
Phew, that was close.
간도 크다 피트. 치바이 협회 담당 구역에서 이런 짓을 벌이다니.
You're a bold one, Pete, going for a gut harvest in a territory managed by the Zwei?
우리에게 남은 건 이런
Zwei.
일뿐이야.
Zwei, my bad. Like Zwei
Zwei.
Honder, I'll just have that. What?
Zwei. The W makes a V sound.
Zwei. Oh my. Listen, I've always struggled with weird fucking letter combinations like that. I am. Can I just.
German for two.
Can I just say Zwei like Zweihonder?
That is also pronounced Zweihunde.
God. Listen, I'm saying Zwei because I am going to struggle too much and trip up on the V sound, okay? Anyways.
These are the only jobs we have left.
어떻게든 기어 올라가야 돼. 반드시.
We have to climb up by any means necessary, whatever it takes.
I like how the shirt under Pete's coat clearly says Rock Festival, but it's also very obviously covered in blood. Now, here's the question. Did he steal it off a bloody corpse? Or is it his, and it's just been gradually covered by blood as he fucking does his jobs?
내 꿈 알지? 언젠가 뒷골목의 손가락 중 하나가 되는 거.
You know my dream, right? To become one of the fingers of the backstreets?
너같이 꿈 있는 애들은 요새 드물 거다.
I'll admit, it's rare to see someone with a dream these days.
우선 쓸어 담은 내장을 팔아치우자고.
Let's sell off these guts we've hauled first.
버림받은 개한테 줄 상납금부터 마련해야 하니까.
We gotta prepare enough cash to offer to the stray dogs.
그래, 이번 돈이 그 조직 밑으로 들어갈 기회를 마련해 줄 거야.
True. This could be our chance to join an urban legend class syndicate.
자, 한번 수학 성과를 볼까?
Alright, time to check out the harvest.
야, 너희 장난해? 이거 제대로 담은 거 맞아?
Hey, is this a joke? You sure you scraped off the right stuff?
그래서 말했잖아. 제대로 된 장기가 들어있지 않다고.
I told you, this guy didn't have a single proper organ inside him.
나 무슨 엔케팔린 같은 약에 절여진 내장이라 생각했지.
I expected innards soaked in drugs like enkephalin at worst.
이건 이미 누가 여기저기
They're
터뜨릴 수
damaged too badly. Like, almost like someone already blew them up.
우린 분명 마취제로만 처리했어. 전혀 손 안 댔다고.
We only doused him with anesthetics, didn't do no harm.
이건 말이 안 돼. 그러면 이미 여기저기 내장이 터진 상태로 거리를 돌아다녔다는 건데.
This doesn't make sense. How could he have even walked around with these messed up organs?
혹시 그거 아닐까? 요즘 들리는 소문에 의하면 산채로 사람을 꿰어서 인형으로 만들어버리는 놈이 있다고 들었는데.
What if it's one of those, you know? Rumors say there's a guy who skewers and threats people alive to turn them into dolls.
그건 나도 주워들은 게 있어서 알아. 하지만 이 내장을 봐라, 전혀 다르잖아.
Yeah, I've heard of that too, but it looks like this. But look at the state of these things. Not the case at all.
그 인형은 살이나 뼈를 꿰매서 만들어졌다고 들었어. 그런데 이 자식은 상처 하나 없이 멀쩡했다고.
I hear those dolls are made by threading flesh and bones together, but this son of a bitch doesn't have any scars or stitches showing outside.
그러고 보니 목덜미에 동그란 주황색 문양 같은 게 있긴 했지.
Now that I think about it, there was a round orange symbol on the back of his neck.
문신인가 싶었는데 그런 걸 할 만한 놈은 아니었어. 일반적인 회사에 다니는 샌님이었으니까.
I thought it was a tattoo at first, but he didn't seem like the type to have one. He was a desk-working dweeb.
문양? 문신? 젠장. 설마 이상한 벌집을 건드린 건 아니겠지?
Symbols, tattoos. Damn it! Please don't tell me we poked the wrong beehive.
그거 말고도
Besides that,
이런 종이봉투도 몸 안에 들어있었어.
he also had this envelope in his body.
봉투가 몸속에 왜 있어? 갈수록 대사리군. 이리 줘.
What the hell is an envelope doing in a human body? This keeps getting worse. Give me that.
도서관의 초대장. 뭐야 이건?
An invitation to a library? What's this about?
책? 도서관에서 책을 얻을 수 있다고? 무슨 뚱딴지 같은 소리래?
Books? We can get books from the library? What a bunch of nonsense.
아, 결론은 꽝이네. 상납일은 내일이야.
It was a flop after all. The payment's due tomorrow.
정확히는 7시간 정도 남았어. 새로 내장 담기를 하기엔 빠듯한데.
We've got 7 hours to be exact. That's too little time for another run of gut harvesting.
이 초대장에 적힌 도서관이라는 곳으로 간다.
We're heading to the library as the invitation says.
책이란 게 뭔지는 모르겠지만 선택지가 없어. 지푸라기라도 잡아야 해.
I don't know what this book thing is, but we're out of options. We gotta take any chance we get.
Damn, environment and time's so fucked, don't even know what a book is. Shit.
이거 그냥 자살 행위 아니야? 어떤 곳인지 알고 간다는 거야?
Isn't this just suicide? Don't know what kind of place it might be.
상나비를 못 맞춰서 개한테 죽든 치와이 놈들한테 잡히든 그게 그거야. 살고 싶으면 입 닥치고 따라오기나 해.
Can't be any worse than dying to the stray dogs of the Spy Association. We're screwed anyways. Shut up and follow me if you want to live.
Follow me if you want to live. We will die at a later time.
지금 본 것은
What was that we just saw?
초대장이 보여주는 과정의 파편이야.
Fragments of the invitation process.
방문할 손님들의 이야기를 엿볼 수 있지.
We can take a peek at the stories of our upcoming guests.
엿보기라니 취미 한번 고약하구만.
Didn't take you for a peeping Tom.
어떤 손님이 방문할지는 미리 알아두는 게 여러모로 편하잖아.
It's more convenient to know what kind of guests will visit us in advance, isn't it?
그리고 이건 내 뜻이 아니야. 초대장의 뜻이지.
Besides, this is the invitation's will, not mine.
초대장의 기능이 참 대단하네요. 엿보기도 하고 납치도 하고 범죄 특화 도구야 아주.
Okay, Roland's voice actor.
True though.
Anyways, that's a splendid thing you've got there, man. Preys upon people and kidnaps them too. A perfect tool for crimes.
이런 기능이 있다면 번거롭게 손님 받을 필요 없지 않아?
Heck, if the invitation can do all that, why don't we just skip the whole reception part?
그냥 훔쳐보다가 어디 함정만 설치한 방으로 강제 이동시켜서 죽이지 그래?
Can't we just teleport them right into a room full of traps or something?
그래서는 안 돼. 손님의 의지로 직접 이곳에 온다는 결과가 정해졌을 때에만 엿볼 수 있는 거야.
I cannot do that. We can only take a peek when it has been decided that the guests are coming here of their own volition.
초대장이 내 온전한 힘인 것도 아니고 나도 빌리고 있을 뿐이니까.
And the invitation's power isn't wholly mine either. I'm simply borrowing it.
그래. 도시에서 그렇게 일이 쉽게 풀릴 리가 없지.
Yeah. No way anything can go so smoothly in the city.
그나저나 절박한 손님들이네.
They're desperate guests.
혹시 저 문양과 터진 내장도 초대장의 효과 중 하나야?
Tell me, was the invitation responsible for that symbol and internal damage as well?
그럴 리가. 전혀 관계없어.
What? Not a chance. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened.
초대장은 응당 받게 될 손님에게 도착할 뿐이야.
The invitation simply finds a way to those who need it.
그러면 저 요상한 일은 다른 누군가의 짓이란 거군.
That means those weird happenings are someone else's doing.
해결사 생활을 조금 하긴 했어도 저런 현상은 처음 봐서 말이지. 마치 유적의
I've never seen that kind of phenomena back when I was a fixer. It's like something from the ruins.
유적?
Ruins?
나도 잘 몰라. 그냥 들은 것뿐이니까. 마법이라고 해야 하나?
I don't know a whole lot either. I only heard stories of it. Should I describe it as magic?
아무튼 그런 것들이 유적에 있다더라고.
That kind of stuff exists in the ruins, apparently.
뭐가 됐든 우리는 손님을 맞이할 뿐이야. 수준이 낮아 보이지만 어쩔 수 없지.
In any case, we simply greet our guests. They seem to be low class, but oh well.
저놈들은 뒷골목에 양아치나 떠돌이일 거야. 쥐라고 불러.
Those are probably a bunch of lowly gangsters from the back streets. We call them rats.
조직이라고 부르기조차 민망한 어중이 떠중이들이지. 돈도 없고 힘도 없어.
Groups of half-assed thugs that barely qualify as a syndicate. They don't have money or power.
당장 하루의 벌이만을 바라보는 패배자들이야.
They're losers who only think about making ends meet day by day.
Damn, Roland, fuck you.
침 뱉기 같은데.
Never mind.
I may have just roasted myself here.
뒷골목. 알고 있어.
The back streets. I know of them.
그래?
You do?
아는 사람 중에 뒷골목 출신이 있거든.
Someone I know was from the back streets.
뒷골목 출신이라고 특별할 건 없지. 뒷골목은 도시의 혈관 같은 거니까.
Gibura is from the back streets.
Yeah, yeah. Anyways.
He's the back streets hero, the Red Mist.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's nothing special, really. The back streets stretch all over the city like veins.
I feel like Roland wouldn't be saying, well, that's nothing special, really, if he knew who Angela was talking about, but he doesn't. Like, he may have heard of the Red Mist, but he doesn't know.
Oh yeah, I bet money that Roland's heard of the Red Mist.
Pretty hard to not have known about her.
오히려 뒷골목 출신이 아닌 사람을 찾기 힘들걸.
Heck, it might be actually tougher to find someone who isn't from the back streets.
이곳이 도서관인가? 생각보다 번듯한 곳인데.
So this is a library. Looks fancier than I thought.
어쩌면 돈 될 만한 것들이 꽤 있을지 몰라.
Could be a bunch of valuable things here.
환영합니다, 손님. 이곳은 도서관.
Damn, I have 3 speaking roles here. Shit. Greetings, dear guests. This is the library.
저는 도서관의 관장이자 사서 엔젤라입니다.
And I am Angela, the librarian of my role's namesake.
이곳에서는 당신이 원하는 걸 찾을 수 있지만 당신의 소중한 걸 내놓아야 할 수도 있답니다.
You may find what you desire here, but you also may end up yielding your precious possessions to us.
네가 이거 주인이야? 여기서 원하는 건 다 가져갈 수 있다는 거지.
You the owner of this place? We're allowed to take whatever we want here, right?
정확히 말하자면 책을 얻을 수 있습니다.
Indeed. You
Oh,
may earn books to be exact.
물론 그럴 수 있다면 말이죠.
If you're able, of course.
책이란 게 과연 돈이 될까?
Are those book things really worth a lot, though?
정보의 가치가 높다면 물론 돈이 되겠죠?
Of course they can be, if the information they hold is valuable.
망치! 우리가 지금 똥오줌 가릴 때야? 당장 뭐라도 붙잡아야 한다고.
Manchi. Beggars can't be choosers. We gotta cling to anything we can find.
그럼 부디 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
May you find your book in this place, then. That is a threat. Just like how Final Fantasy XIV saying, I will remember you as the Warrior of Light, that is also a threat. Yeah, okay, there's nothing I can do here right now. Like, physically, I'm at the very start. There ain't shit. Ah, yes, the music. The music. It's good music. Huh. Yep. All right. I mean, everyone's attacks go to Roland anyway. Like, there ain't shit that can be done about that necessarily. Yep, okay. So, we are weak to Pierce and really fucking weak to Blunt. So, you're slashing. you're blunt. And you're slash. Okay, so I want to be careful with you then. You, however, are weak to slash, like fatally so, and weak to blunt, weak to slash, fatally weak to pierce, fatally weak to blunt, and weak to pierce. Always nice to keep these things in mind. So, ooh, wait. I just had a good idea. I think I just had a good idea. We do that. Oh yeah, I can only select one action at a time, I think, right?
Yep.
Oh, yep, I can. Okay. Yep, alright. One-sided attack occurs. Yep, offensive, defensive, evade, block, up. Oh, okay. Get fucking one-shotted, I guess. Uh-huh. Alright. Damn. Guess this is it for me. I didn't get to enjoy anything. Don't really care if you die. We won't read these lines all the time, but can we just get one line from Pete, please?
Why'd you have to be so weak? Damn you.
Yep, okay, thank you. I just wanted one line from Pete. I meant it. Okay, so you are using blunt again, but not a whole lot of it. And you're using pierce. Okay, well. Fuck it. What if we just do this? Bonk. Bonk. Yeah, they're fucked. Okay, let's get these 3 lines out of the way.
Guess I was a fool who dreamed too big.
Didn't have much expectation for you anyway.
Better not get impatient and get things done for certain.
Oh. What do you think about this situation? I think they lose. Nope. Nope. Bye. Shit. Knew I shouldn't have come here. The rats are fucked. Wow, look at all these rat books. The Pied Piper. Health +1. Yeah, and the curtains are
조직에 속하는
closed.
것이 그렇게도 중요한 일일까?
I wonder, is it so important for them to belong to a renowned syndicate?
도시에서 살아가려면 어쩔 수 없어. 조직이든 어디든 간에 자신이 속할 집단을 구하지 않고서는 살아가기 힘든 곳이니까. 이 도시는.
It's all part of the city life. You have to belong to a group, be it a syndicate or anything else. Living in the city gets tough otherwise. Or too tough otherwise.
New assignment has been added. Cool, we can burn books and... That is a dangerous thing to say, I realize. Anyways, a mechanic of this game is to, you burn some books, and when you do that, you get things. We have burned 1 book, and we have acquired tutorials. We have acquired these.
Oh. No, a good habit to pick up is every time you get a new librarian, take them to fight every enemy you've ever fought before. This game is, mean and wants you to grind a lot.
True. This means if I'm playing this game on stream, just expect. Okay, fuck, let's... Red's Guide to Survival is pretty nice, so... I want this one. Yeah,
Go to
okay.
key pages first.
Oh, true! Actually. But... Okay, so currently, Roland with nothing special going on. Yippee. Let's see. Normal, weak, fatal, normal, fatal, normal, weak. Outfit change. And now we go over here. We have more health, more stagger resist, different weaknesses. So, I think what I want to do here is... Actually, wait, hold up. I should probably consider... I see. Ooh. Yeah, okay, hold up. We'll get this. Some of these. Definitely this. Oh, wait, hold up, actually. Wait, no. There we go. Would Dirty Blow? God Harvesting. Yeah, okay.
So, Aurora, are you gonna go past time because of when you started, or...?
Honestly, no, I feel like that was a good introduction. Also, I have been yawning too much and reading too much. You know? Besides, we've gotten past the creepy ambiance and can now listen to this fucking jazzy music, right? And I feel like, what better fucking way to end stream compared to how it started? Yeah, so... Whee! Yeah, that is going to be it for me tonight. It has been fun, it's been nice. You know, I'm enjoying playing Library of Ruina. Now, actually, me and Meowed were, doing something before I, streamed Library of Ruina. And it was that, Meowed was going to, Meowed was going to play Library of Ruina. And then, I would watch her because I played Lobotomy Corp and she watched me. And we were gonna do that so that we could both get to play the games in this fucking series. But it has also been a genuinely long fucking time since we last did that. And, well, Library of Ruina gives me another thing to stream, and, well, Meow likes watching my streams, and hey, this gives her something to interact in. And even then, she can still play the Library of Ruina on her own time, you know? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I want you all to remember you are loved, cared for, and cherished. You mean a lot to someone out there. Remember to get something to eat. Don't neglect yourself. Get some water. Hydrate. And stay safe out there. I hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.